Hello, Meetup members. It's Glenn Van Dusen. It's Friday afternoon, and I thought I'd wrap up the week by giving you hopefully another helpful tip, helpful hint about how to increase your business, improve your business results by understanding how to better connect with your customers and prospective customers on a rational as well as an emotional level. So, first question, of course, which of those is more important? Is it more important to have a really strong, persuasive, rational argument, reason to believe, promise, whatever you might want to call it, or an emotional one? Well, the answer is you need both of them. They're both very important. However, of the two, I can tell you from now 35 years in the world of branding and marketing, of the two very important things that you need to deliver on, rational and emotional, it's the emotional that makes the difference. It's the emotional that distinguishes you. It's the emotional that separates you from the competition. It's the emotional attributes, the things that can't be replicated or can't be replicated nearly as easily as the rational attributes. So think about both of those. What do you need? What's most influential? How do you define those things, the rational and the emotional? How do you define them? How do you quantify those? And how do you express those in everything that you do so that every touch point with your customers, prospective customers, and even employees has a same consistent approach for your brand. And that's how your brand can thrive. You know, one of my clients realized a while ago that they thought they were missing something. And it was really interesting because this was a company, a pretty good sized company that had been growing aggressively. They, in fact, had just completed their 7th consecutive year of record growth. And yet they felt there was something more. They thought there was still something more that could be done. So we reviewed what their available rational attributes were and what their available emotional attributes were, and found out they were absolutely right. There was something missing. And what they couldn't determine up to that point, through all the good research that they had done, they really understood how people worked with them and what people did when they engaged with them as a company, but they didn't understand the why that was the underlying current of all that behavior. So what we did was we found out that why. Why do people behave the way they do? Why do people select them? Why do people not choose them? And it turns out that of the 10 most important things on that list, what we would call brand drivers, 8 of them were emotional related drivers, not rational. And those were the things that they had not really been talking about at all. So what we did is we changed their positioning, right? That's it. We didn't add more staff. We didn't increase ad budgets. We didn't add more locations. We didn't add more services. We changed their brand positioning to include an emotional appeal on top of the rational attributes that they had. Within 12 months, their business went up 32%. So can defining your rational and your emotional attributes have a major impact on your business? Absolutely. Absolutely. That was just one case study, and I could tell you about more that have similar results. So what I'd like for you to think about when you come to your next meetup group, I'd like to have the group start talking about ways that you've found, that you've quantified, that you've leveraged your rational and your emotional brand attributes. Let us know. Let's talk about these when you come to the group. And if you'd like to talk about them ahead of time, by all means, I love talking about this topic. So give me a call or email me if you'd like to talk about it further. But really look forward to hearing when you come to your next meetup group some of the things that you've done to tap not only the rational, but the emotional reasons why people would choose you over another competitive choice. So there's my end of the week thought for you. I hope that's helpful. Look forward to talking with you more next week and seeing you soon at another Monday evening meetup. Have a good weekend.